Alright guys, part 17. We are heading back to the ANT facility. Good news, bad news, awkward news. Awkward news, my volume is way too high, let me fix that. There we go. Other good news is I figured out where everything is. Bad news is I was not paying much attention. I'll be able to get all the federal ports. I'm pretty sure there's 2 here, and I'm pretty sure I found the 2 that I missed later on, or earlier I should say, but we can get them when we go down the other path here. This will make more sense. We can loop back to the back half of Milsha, or like the city of Milsha.
Clear a path!
Instead of going to the ANT facility, which is what we're going to do. Might as well. So both of them were before I got number 3. So number 3 was when I blew up the I guess you'd call it a car? I don't even know. The little hovercraft thingy that dropped off 3 enemies in the 3rd area on the way back, I guess it would be. I don't know. If you know where that one is, you'll know which one I'm talking about, obviously, but...
Here I go!
Kind of a waste to use it, but at the same time I might as well. 1, it's going to do more damage, and 2, I kind of need to level it up a bit, so... Anywho, so both are before that, and I just kind of ran by them and missed them. Unfortunately, I looked a couple days ago, which is the awkward news, and I actually only remember where 3 of the 4 are... Yeah, where 3 of the 4 of them are. But, it wasn't nearly as good of an item as I thought it was going to be.
Clear a path!
This probably isn't going to do nearly as much as I wanted to, but that's okay. Oh, you know what? That wasn't half bad. So I doubt it. I'm pretty sure that guy's got a couple thousand HP, but... yeah, that's okay. Yeah, it just did half. That's okay. The other awkward news slash bad news is I was right about I should have had decoder 15 by this point, but the reason I don't have it is because apparently I didn't download that data for my Magus's dad when I was in the ANT facility the first time. It's on the 5th floor somewhere, which I think is bizarre because I'm pretty sure I went through the floor and went in every room. Unless I'm thinking of the room below, which is a possibility, but... basically, I'm just gonna have to go and... I'll get the data as we're going through, but given that the 5th floor is basically where this entire disc ends, I'm gonna have to go back eventually and deliver the data, which isn't too bad, all things considered.
Dispersal mode activated.
I'm not entirely sure where you start, because you do start in this old militia area where everything's under attack. You don't start in the earlier section, like it'd be like right now, when you come back in the UMN. But for the life of me, I can't quite remember where you start, but all I do have to do is exit wherever I start, and then I can head back. I can just run through everything and head right to the mine.
Ether drive.
And then I can run right to the ANT facility and head down to Labyrinthos. The other thing I was playing around in my head that's actually starting to sound like it makes a little more sense is later on I'm going to have to come back for the Erde Kaiser segment address in Labyrinthos. So what I might do is I might just go back and get the decoder. Yeah, just go and get the decoder, and then I'll wait until I have to come back and then, you know, make a full trip out of it kind of thing. Does he have his other one yet? No.
We won.
Because the first video of Disc 2 is going to involve a combination of cutscenes.
Engaging with maximum output.
Ether drive.
Damn, I was really hoping that'd be a critical.
Ether drive.
That was, yay. That's not going to be enough though. I don't know if I'll actually be able to kill the other guys either. Yep. That wasn't so bad. Anywho, sorry, the first video of Disc 2 is going to be cutscenes if I can't fit them on the end of Disc 1, and then we're pretty much going to head back. We're going to go back to Rennes Chateau and do the second puzzle area. I think I told you, I pointed it out where we're going to have to get back to later on.
Looks fun. Let's do it. Ether drive. Ether drive.
Dispersal mode activated.
And then we'll take the opportunity to head back and grab that decoder at the very least.
Here I go. Ha! I don't miss. Ha! I don't miss.
Try this again. Yeah, that's better. I think Chaos gets his now.
Functioning normally.
Level 34. I should make it to level 34. Boom. Yeah, there we go. Imperial Judgment. What? I hate when I don't get a prize.
Have faith in yourselves.
I can't remember if these guys are actually powerful or not, so... They're just the standard URTVs.
Dispersal mode activated.
I was going to use Chaoses, but since they're weak to beam, I might as well just kind of play to our strengths here.
All combat system limits off.
And of course the one that I stupidly run into, there's 4 of them. Oh, does he have revenge yet? Oh, it doesn't look like it. That's too bad. Probably his next skill.
Dispersal mode activated. All systems functioning normally.
Oh yeah, it's on its way. Okay. I think that's for Ziggy for some reason. Yeah, it's a vest. That's not half bad either. Nice. Even when I don't use the characters, when I find good gear for them, I like to equip them just in case. Not so much mid to late game, but you guys saw earlier I was kind of not particularly opposed to switching them in and out, so...
All things to dust.
I am not good at finding stuff. I kind of just looked up the stuff that I figured I should have been able to find before, but now I'm starting to doubt that I can even find the 2 here. I thought one was going to be actually in the tunnel.
All systems functioning normally.
There's got to be one down here. This is definitely the wrong way to go, so... Here we go. Good, so that's 1. This way is the wrong way to go, so hopefully there's another one back here.
Yeah.
All things to dust.
Oh, okay, good. Here we go. So that's 7 and 8, so those are the last two, which makes sense. Oh, shit, they're not gonna let me come back here. They're gonna let me run all the way around? No, they are not. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna be coming back here for a couple things. This pathway won't be unavailable to us when I come back in the UMN. This is basically, we're supposed to be rushing back to save Shion and her mom, so they're not gonna let us come back through this way. But yeah, that's fine. Like I said, I'll get the proper information. So at least we don't have to come back to the ANT facility and we can just run to the Miltia City part. And this has changed dramatically since we were here last. Oh.
Engaging with maximum output.
Oh well.
Ether drive!
Damn.
Ether drive.
Ether drive!
Grant light to the suffering that spreads through the abyss.
Nice.
We won.
I don't think I'm allowed to use traps inside still.
Chief, is it happening again?
I'm okay. It's not a big deal. We have to hurry to the hospital and rescue Mom. Shion, wait! Don't go alone!
I hope that save point's still there.
The use of elevators within the facility is currently restricted in accordance.
Okay, good. Realize I can't use them, but I might as well still buy them for later. See, and I knew I should have held off to the second disc to start buying stuff, but... pretty sure we get a lot better accessories than that later on, so... So yeah, once again, I am sorry for missing those two federal reports. I will be sure to show you guys exactly where they were.
All systems functioning normally.
Okay, so I am gonna have to come back all the way down to get some kind of treasure over there. I'm glad I at least went and looked. And there's a treasure here, but I'm pretty sure there's also gonna be an enemy drop in on us. Yep.
Clear a path.
So predictable. Pretty sure Chaos can get the job done.
Grant light to the suffering that spreads through the abyss. We won.
I don't think we were on the second floor prior to this. These are only 10s, right? Give me her. I was hoping I had a B so I could bump Chaos up and teach him revenge. Oh crap, so I will have to come back here after the federal report too. Okay, so that's fine, so I know where I'm coming back to at least. And this is a lot easier to get to than Labyrinthos, for example.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm game. Let's do this.
Eliminating enemy threat. All systems.
Have faith in yourselves.
Now that I've actually seen how many enemies are currently running at us, I'm kind of regretting doing it this way, but that's okay. This guy's weak to ice, so...
It spreads through the abyss.
Apparently not quite weak enough. That's
All
okay.
systems functioning normally.
Uh-oh. Now I'm in trouble.
Try again in 10 years!
Damn. This is very reminiscent of when all the aims were chasing me and I decided I was game for that too, and it turns out they were kept back attacking me all the time.
We won! Don't hesitate.
Oh, nice, I swung it this time.
Grant light to the suffering that spreads through the abyss. We won.
Eliminating enemy threat.
I'm gonna have to hope for a save point in between with the amount of EP I'm going through, but...
I'm done.
Try again in 10 years!
I was trying to set them up for a special attack, but then I kind of screwed it, so whatever. So part of me is wondering what the proper way to go about doing that was. A lot more of these doors were open this time. Oh, hello.
Clear a path. Grant light to the suffering that spreads through the abyss.
And so you guys can understand why I was using Requiem so much, like any chance I got to absorb a B-type enemy I was. Because once we get these multi-attacks, it's just so much more effective to do it this way. I believe this is the footage from episode 2, actually. Kinda hoping I get a little more than that, but that's okay. They are dead, so we are going this way. That was worth a shot. Oh, I guess I have to go this way. I was gonna say, this feels like the right way, so I've got to go check out what's on the 3rd floor there, but apparently I can't get there, so...
All systems.
Emergency alert. Fires have broken out within the facility. Staff.
You better run! Ether drive!
Ether drive.
Ether drive! All systems. Eliminating enemy threat.
It's pretty tempting to just go for it, but I know it won't end well, so.
Dispersal mode activated.
So I was gonna try and rush to get to that guy, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna make it, so. Oh nice, he gets short double now. So when I use full throttle, he might get a second attack in, because that's his only,
Clear a path.
All right! All systems.
what a nice fellow. Oh, they're gonna make me fight through this guy. That's okay.
Clear a path. Grant light to the suffering that spreads through the abyss. We won.
Nice, you can let me go through. Alright, thank you. He's probably infected, that's okay. think I fought enough of these guys. I'm good for a bit. Our friend probably is not alive anymore.
You better run!
Ether drive.
And yes, I am trying to intentionally get the move to trigger. I would like to see it at least once.
Please use the foot switch to up.
What the hell's the foot switch? Oh, this guy?
You better run!
That's kind of weird.
Grant light to the suffering that spreads through the abyss.
And I suppose we'll find out pretty quickly because I am using quite a few of his Imperial Judgments, but I'm pretty sure his doesn't level up. Just by usage, you have to collect souls.
Yeah.
Decoder 5. Oh, so that's the one we need for downstairs, I think. Yeah, short revenge, we're doing it. There we go. He gets 2. Oh, decisions. As much as I would love Full Throttle 2 to justify trying for the double attack a little more, short revenge is going to be pretty nice. As for you, ooh, and she gets to choose one here too. That feels like a good skill to have. Well, looks like everybody's going to finish this level of skills at least. Everybody should be on the 200s-ish. And I'm just going to check that other thing really quick. Yep, that is the one downstairs. Perfect. That's actually really good because I wasn't too sure when or where we were going to get that one. So now that we have it, I can dedicate the entire first video back. Oh, hello, buddy.
Clear a path. Take this. Ether drive.
You know, I really should have seen that one ahead of time. love how I heal the other two. In the hopes that Junior just kind of dies off so I can use the 7 moons. And he's the only one that's not getting attacked.
All
Oh yeah, we're only on the 4th floor, right? Yeah, that's the wrong. I thought that was a computer for, like, that, the girl's dad there. Oh, don't tell me this is it. Oh no, okay, this was the gate password. Apparently we'll never get to go in there.
Activating spring.
Looks like a buddy over here isn't infected. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Eliminating enemy threat.
Hopefully there's a save point before we get to the boss area, otherwise I'm gonna have to burn some items.
All systems functioning normally.
Alright, so I just glanced over at the time. Oh. Here we go.
Is this the result you wanted, Sellers?
What are you doing here, old man? Don't tell me you came here to stop this now.
Lemageta, the words of God must not be recited. It isn't what we believed it was.
But it can activate the Zohar.
The analysis of the Zohar is incomplete. We must determine why it exists in this universe, or there will be no future for us. Surely even you know what will happen if you use it now in its incomplete state.
Heinlein doesn't care. It doesn't matter what happens to this planet, as long as we obtain the data. Or are you going to lecture to me? You who created this system? It can no longer be stopped. It has all begun.
You see Sellers briefly in episodes 1 and 2, and it's kind of interesting to see him in a bigger role here.
This Federation soldiers are already inside.
All employees
I've
are
got to hurry.
data and test subjects in their respective sections and evacuate at once. Repeat.
Shion? That's a 27 series Asura! Shion! Shion! Get inside, quickly! Just hurry up!
Daddy, what are you doing? Daddy, open the door!
Jin. Damn it. He's not responding. Jin, if you receive this message, please come back at once. Save Shion. Hurry, there's not much time. Please, you've got to hurry. Jin! Ah!
Daddy, please help me, Daddy. I'm afraid. Mommy, I'm so scared. Daddy?
Whew, okay. I'll fight the 2 fights down here, and then when we get to the 5th floor, I'm probably just gonna save. Or I'm not just gonna save, I'm gonna start a new video. So what I was gonna say before that, the end of that last video there, was what I'm gonna do is we'll watch through the cutscenes. There's gonna be a fair amount. Both between the end of Disc 1 and the beginning of Disc 2. And then from there, I'll do all my backtracking. So we'll come back here first and foremost. We'll open the 2 segment address doors. We'll open, that are in the Labyrinthos there. And we will open, what's the other one? Can I go in here? No. Oh, and we'll get the federal reports, and then we'll come back here and we'll go talk to that woman to get the little prize thingy.
Grant light to the suffering that spreads through the abyss.
Because she was on the 2nd floor, if I remember correctly, so that'll be pretty easy to get to. We'll get the federal reports first, and then we'll come and do all this stuff here, so... Oh, nice. And then with any time that's left, we'll head to Rennes Chateau and start doing the puzzle thingy there. I'm not very good at the puzzle thingy, so for all I know, it's going to last a little bit longer. Yeah, you guys are probably dead. Okay, good. Here's a save point. Oh, good. That makes this a perfect place to end the video. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to end this here, and I will see you guys in part 18, where we'll finish up Disc 1. And we'll do a little bit of backtracking, so that way when we start part 19, it'll be all Merkaba, which is naturally where we're going next. So I'll see you guys there.